Never been a quitter, 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er, they my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz, I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here we go.
And you think that after winning the first game of the season series, they won another against this team. They'll have the opportunity to secure that tonight.
And don't underestimate how much that drives a team. Go out and wrap up a victory in the season series right away. Don't leave it up to that third and final game.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And Richard, Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and dirty coaches sometimes.
And down it goes. 2 points. Ball's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Barnes, it's good.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Antetokounmpo with it. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. And there's a 3-second violation. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Embiid. Over Smith. Embiid misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The kick out to Ball. Now Smart. Embiid, high post. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HP. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
Now here's Ball. Averaging around 6 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he gets that one.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Outside Barnes. And he hits it to tie the game. Barnes has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Knocks down the long J. He has 7. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Doncic. 1:27 left in the first quarter here. Screen by Embiid. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now here's Doncic. He's scoreless. Up top, Siakam. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Eason. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display.
The Lakers, 15.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
One move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Houston in the lead. Here's Shepherd. And he converts the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They set the pick. Pass to Huff. Fires for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Şengün. The Lakers with a rebound. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Driving to the basket. Shepherd, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Huff. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Rockets lead by 3. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Şengün. No good from outside. And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Kennard. A deep 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Kennard outside. Counted from distance. Kennard's got 6 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Şengün, the screen. Outside Holiday. For 3. Huff pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. Back to Paul. Five to shoot. Pass to Kennard. And Los Angeles, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Pass to Şengün. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here's Kennard. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Here's Huff. From downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Şengün with it. Arabia covering. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Paul. No points so far. Offensive rebound. Pass to Huff. Back to Paul. Kennard outside. Here's Huff. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Huff's got 5.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Paul. Kennard outside. Hits a three-pointer. Kennard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Los Angeles, they lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Smith outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Smith's got his second bucket on the night. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Antetokounmpo, bam!
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Barnes, it's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Smith. Second chance shot. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Be rewarded for his efforts right there.
Doncic into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Antetokounmpo with it. Siakam covering. Joel Embiid with the board. Pass to Siakam. Back to Doncic. Now here's Barnes from deep three-point land. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Barnes has got 18 points in the game. Smith no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. The three. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Siakam the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Sinks the tray. Eason's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Rockets trail by 9. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Here's Hendricks. Yet to see a basket. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Şengün with a steal. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Los Angeles ball.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection.
The Lakers, 54.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Shepherd. Right wing. Şengün with it. The fader. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Yeah, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Pass to Huff. Out left to the wing. Back to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires hitting the triple. Şengün's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business.
Here's Paul. Here's Huff. The Rockets pull it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Şengün in the post. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Doncic, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Now out of the Kumpo. Smith right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. Smart grabs a miss. Los Angeles leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Embiid. Siakam the screen. Embiid inside. Embiid doing his thing inside.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Easton outside. He launches. The free ball is down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Smith. Ooh, he leaves no question.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
And Doncic, here we go. Luka, too quick down the lane.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Doncic outside. Here's Embiid. Barnes outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Ball outside. Here's Easton. Now Antetokounmpo to tie it up. Not that time.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Siakam looking it over. Doncic! The triple drop!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Smith outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Doncic on the wing. Now Barnes. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Smith.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.